Assalamualaikum to our respected lecturer Sir Azim Izzuddin. My name is Natatu Shahira from KBA 2424B. I would like to present stock technical analysis on Tasco Berhad. There are three key points that I'll be discussing: introduction to the stock, technical analysis, and price forecast and recommendation. Let's start with the first point. Tasco was founded on September 10, 1974 and was listed on the main market of Bursa Malaysia Securities Berhad on December 28, 2007. Tasco is a division of Yusen Logistics Company Limited, which is a division of Nippon Yusen Kabushiki Kaisha. Tasco has 26 logistics centers and 2,200 employees in Malaysia with headquarters in Shah Alam, Selangor. Tasco provides logistics services for air, sea, and land transportation. It acts as a one-stop logistics center for customers' domestic and international shipments. Tasco's services are divided into two categories: international logistics solution and domestic logistics solution. Next, business and financial review. Despite the COVID-19 pandemic's volatility, the group delivered a record-breaking performance. As one of Malaysia's leading logistic companies, they are focusing their efforts on providing quality and value to market customers, even in difficult times and stagnant markets. Overall, despite the numerous economic challenges as well as the various pieces of the MCO imposed throughout 2020 and the early part of 2021, the group achieved a record revenue of 946.6 million for financial year end 31st March 2021, compared to 747.4 million the previous year. Based on Figure 1, it displays Tasco Berhad's stock performance over the last 2 years. We move on to the historical stock price charts under technical analysis. Figure 2 depicts the stock performance of Tasco Berhad over a 2-year period. We can see that price movement increased dramatically in 2021 and 2022 when compared to 2020, which showed sideways movement for the entire year. The group's share price fell to 0.075 in March 2020 before quickly rebounding to close the year at 0.67. Tasco Berhad's performance began to improve beginning in August 2020. For trend line, according to the chart, a downtrend occurred in the middle of March 2021. Following that, another downtrend occurred and continued to decline until early November. The trend then shows an uptrend and continues to rise from September to December 2020. Finally, from March to April 2021, there was an uptrend from 0.89 to 1.315. A candlestick chart is a type of chart that traders use to decide whether to buy or sell stocks. Traders can forecast future price movement by analyzing the candlestick chart and looking at past patterns. The candles on the chart represent 4 price points: high, low, close, and open. We can see 2 different colors for the candles, which are green for bullish and red for bearish. Next, support. Based on the chart, it shows several support lines drawn on the candlestick chart. Tasco Berhad's first support line is set at 0.59 from November to December 2020. The second support line drawn is at 0.82 during the second uptrend from January to March 2021. The next support level is at 0.975. Finally, the support line is set at 1.065 from October to December 2021. The first resistance line as shown in the chart is 0.765 in November 2020. On February 20, 2022, the second resistance line is RM 1.475. Furthermore, in April 2021, the third resistance line is at RM 1.315. Finally, in October 2021, the fourth resistance line is at RM 1.41. According to the chart, the highest volume occurs at the end of October 2020, causing the stock price to rise significantly. At the start of 2020, we can see a narrow range candlestick with price moving sideways and little volume moving. Proceed to the technical indicator. According to figure 4, the moving average displays an uptrend in January 2021, indicating that the stock price is increasing. It is also when the short-term or blue line has crossed over the long-term line, indicating that the investor should purchase the stock because the price is rising and positive. Tasco Berhad is clearly overbought in October 2020 and January 2021 when the stock price exceeds the upper line of the envelope. Furthermore, when the price exceeds the lower line of the envelope in March and May 2021, oversold conditions will occur. According to the chart, a band widening occurred in September and October 2020, January, March, April, July, and early October 2021. This situation will increase the volatility of Tasco Berhad stock, and any current trend may come to an end. Furthermore, Tasco Berhad stock price is tightening in early October and November 2020. Continue with the momentum indicators. As shown in the graph, the ROC line is in the negative zone in February 2020, indicating a bearish signal. Furthermore, the ROC lines are in the positive zone in September 2020 at 64.17. This means that the price will rise because it is higher than the zero line. Tasco Berhad's RSI reached an overbought value of 94.09% between September 2020 and February 2021. Furthermore, in March 2020, Tasco Berhad's RSI reading reached an oversold value of 16.53%. In March and December 2021, the blue line crossed above the red line, signaling a buy signal to traders. Both the MACD and the signal line as seen are below zero. Furthermore, the MACD line crossed below the signal line in the months of February, April, August, and October 2021. According to the graph, the stochastic achieved a 100% overbought level. For traders, this is a sell signal, but only after the stochastic %K line crosses below the %D line from above. Price forecast and recommendation. Firstly, short-term perspective. The trend line is the first indicator used to analyze the stock in a 1-month time frame. On the other hand, the stock price trend line is rising, which could indicate a future bullish trend. As seen in the Bollinger Bands, there's a band widening that occurred in September and October 2020, which will increase the volatility of Tasco Berhad in the future. We can assume that it is a buy signal based on the stochastic oscillator because the readings are below 20 and then rise above 20 beginning in February. To summarize, the majority of the indicators suggest that the price will most likely rise in the future, indicating a bullish signal for the short term. Secondly, intermediate term perspective. Based on the intermediate perspective, it is between 26 weeks and 6 months to analyze the stock using support and resistance. The ROC lines in March 2021 are below zero in the ROC indicators, indicating a future decline. Furthermore, for RSI indicators shows that the RSI line is less than 70%, indicating that the market is not overbought. To summarize, the majority of the indicators show that the stock price of Tasco Berhad will fall over the next 6 months, indicating a bearish signal. Lastly, long-term perspective. The trend line is the first indicator used to analyze the stock over a 1-year time frame. If we examine the price movement, we can see an upward trend pattern that could lead to a price increase in the future. Furthermore, as seen in the Bollinger Bands, the stock price of Tasco Berhad is tightening in March, May, June, August, and November 2021. As a result, the price movement for Tasco Berhad will increase due to the decrease in volatility. Looking at the MACD, we can see that the blue line is crossing above the red line, indicating that traders should buy. Over a 1-year period, I can conclude that the majority of the indicators indicate that the Tasco Berhad stock price will rise in the future, indicating a bullish signal. Lastly, technical analysis recommendation. The best indicators to recommend based on this analysis are the Bollinger Band and the MACD. Bollinger Bands are a market volatility indicator that measures the volatility of stock prices. We can see that narrowing the band indicates that the market is inactive. Aside from that, MACD is also one of the most simple and dependable indicators available. It can forecast movements in the underlying securities. MACD can be used to analyze daily, weekly, or monthly charts. To summarize, these two indicators are among the most effective tools that technical analysts use to forecast future price movements. That's all from me. Thank you.